Hello and welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I am Versailles. Today we're going to be doing challenges 13 through 24 of the October 2025 monthly challenges. And to start with, we have challenge 13. This is Nautilus with special rules, Chronicle of Ruin. Round start, kill all units, then revive them and pick their bones clean. Each round, the first time the foe summons a unit, granted impact. And for this we're going to be using Teemo with double star gem and guardian angel. Double Star Gem and Guardian Angel take advantage of Chronicle of Ruin by creating multiple Teemos. Then you attack, put a bunch of puff caps in their deck, and win the game. Hooray! Gonna get rid of our worst card, which maybe a Lecturing Yordle? Not really sure. And Deathless is interesting with Chronicle of Ruin. I think it's actually worse than not picking Deathless, because it'll clog your board very quickly and then half of the units will be stunned, whereas in the other way you have less units but they're not stunned, so I don't know, it's probably like 50-50. And we go into Nautilus, whose power is All Will Drown. When any unit dies, heal the foe's Nexus 1 and the foe tosses 1 if they aren't deep. Nautilus is almost never an issue, but if you get really unlucky, it can be. Do want to make sure we have a Teemo in hand. I probably should have mulliganed a little more aggressively, but since we had one Jarvan, I thought it was probably okay. Because of double star gem, Jarvan is now free. Good puff cap before we attack. I'll just add more puff caps to double. And our Jarvan does come out. We're going to Poison Dart them before our damage hits. That way they'll get an extra one. And they have 108 puff caps already, so we're doing pretty well. Again, we're just manufacturing Teemos here. Don't care if he gets hit. Probably doesn't matter at all. Good Cataclysm. But if we do that, we're not getting past this unit anyway because we don't have Overwhelm. And we'll create a unit because of Summoning Beacon, and the only unit we want on the board is Teemo. And we attack again. So we're doing 60 damage, which wins the game, but we also put 3,000 puff caps in their deck, so you know, that's fun. For challenge 14, we have Ezreal and Darius. Special rules are no looking back. This has never done anything literally ever. And domination, round start, the foe rallies. For this we're going to be using Spirit Blossom Teemo. If you do have these epic relics. I don't know if this is the best setup. Packed Powder might not be. You'd probably switch that up for something else. And then you have Wicked Harvest and Mischief Maker's Flute. I think those are good, but we're not going to be using epic relics, so we're going to be going with Chemtech Duplicator, Grand General's Counterplan, and the Scourge's Stash. Scourge's Stash should go off from puff caps that you add to the deck, so it should be fine even without taking the Blade's Edge power, which is normally how we activate it. And I actually kind of like 3 Fioras. I think that's kind of funny. I'm going to take it just for fun, but it's probably not actually the right choice. Could take something like the Sheriff of Piltover, plants a Flash Bomb Trap on each card in the enemy's deck, which will trigger a trap every round, or every time they draw a card. So that's pretty good. Deathless on Rue will play the Puff Cap twice, which is nice, and Spirit Stone is okay. Probably want something a little bit better, but I'm just going to take it because it's there. And we're going to buy that Sheriff of Piltover as well. I think Sheriff of Piltover is probably like the most important thing to have bought at that shop. And then we go into Ezreal, whose power is Target Practice. The foe's spell costs 1. Round start, create a fleeting Static Shock in the foe's hand. If the foe has leveled a champion, create a fleeting True Shot Barrage instead. And we'll keep our Teemo. We can keep Yoink. think we would have liked to have picked up Rue here, but we didn't. Could yoink and see what they give us. We could also play Puffcap Pup and get some Puffcaps in the deck. I think I'm going to play Fiora because I picked up Fiora to play. And we're just going to attack here. We're going to get hit by that Static Shock, and now Fiora's at 1, which isn't great, but I think should still be okay. Stress Defense will help with that. And we do want to trigger a Puff Cap so that we can play Teemo at a reduced cost, but first we're going to survive here. And we're going to drop their stolen Ezreal. Can't block because it says Fearsome. And one way or another we're going to be dropping Teemo soon. Challenge their Ezreal. I'm actually going to switch this around so that Fiora takes less damage. And we're going to drop Teemo. Can't play Shroom Explosion, but we'll drop an Aeronaut just to have an extra blocker. Also adds more Puff Caps in their deck. I think it's fine at this point to just Shroom Explosion the Ezreal. We lose Rue, it's fine. Play their Stinky Wump. And we could drop Plasma Guardian too. Get another copy of their Ezreal, shouldn't matter. This attack should just win regardless. I like Spirit Blossom Teemo conceptually. I think it's fun to steal their cards and play their cards for reduced cost. I'll take Phage. And we'll go for the champion item chest. Reroll that. I'm going to take Dragon's Tooth. And we'll go into Darius, whose power is Hemorrhage, round and deal 1 to the player's Nexus for each unit the foe has. I think this is fine. Maybe should have kept the Puff Cap up, but we got it back anyway. I'm going to play Entrapment here. And Darius, I think, is unit heavy, so we'll choose a unit. And then we'll drop Fiora. We'll drop the Puff Cap Pup, I think. Guess we could just drop Teemo. Seems fine. Would have preferred to play him at reduced cost, but you know, whatever. Not that big of a deal. Drop Reckless Trifarian, and we attack. A little surprised they didn't choose to block Reckless Trifarian there, but I'm fine with it. We're just gonna Shroom Explosion out the Basilisk Rider. Could have done it and kept our 4-0 alive, but I didn't think it was significant really either way. Play their cards for free. They're not going to attack. We want them to have less cards on the board. So we're going to Shroom Explosion a couple times, get rid of them. And we attack and win the game. I don't think we ever used Chemtech Duplicator there, so you could swap that out for a different relic. Challenge 15 is Darius and Caitlyn. Special rules are the price of progress. Player spells cost 2 less, the player's units cost 1 more. And shadows come for you. Foes units have Nexus Strike, create a Shadow Fiend in hand. After this, we're going to be using Spirit Blossom Ahri, Troll King's Crown, Chemtech Duplicator, and Archangel's Staff. I think the idea here is to take advantage of the price of progress. Even if we get Ahri on the board a little bit later, we're going to be able to play those spells for free, and that's going to be pretty nice. I'm going to take Ahri for Homecoming. I think having the extra mana gem there will get us on the board a little bit quicker, and probably won't need Vampiric Scepter Shadow Totem's probably unnecessary. I do like Brainworm, but it's not actually as useful as I like it. And then I'm going to take Focusing Crystal on Spirit Blossom Ahri. I think that's a great choice. And could take another card, but there's nothing really worth taking. So I'm going to take this double attack on normal Ahri, and I think that'll be a good setup. Could also take a Mana Gem on Arisen Soul. Why not? And we go into Darius, whose power is Hemorrhage. Round end, deal 1 to the player's Nexus for each unit the foe has. So you could play Orb of Deception for 7 here. You might. Because Ahri likes higher cost spells. Can't afford it anymore, so we'll just play it for 3. And we pass. Play Petals of Fate. We can drop our Ahri. And we'll attack here. Yes. This is more damage. Okay, double attack on Ahri kinda sucks. I mean, it's fine, it's just not very good. Can't kill either with Orb, so we'll just take the damage. And we'll drop Spirit Blossom Ahri. I think I just attacked for the 1. Yeah, I should have played Orb of Deception first and then attacked. Barely. Serene Spirit will be able to block Darius. And we're gonna prank their hand. We now know they have Apprehend in hand, which is could give them Rally next round. We don't really want to get hit by that. We're gonna play Final Blessing here. And we turn to another Final Blessing, which is perfect. And we're gonna get rid of Darius again. That way they can't rally next round. Gonna play Final Blessing. And we're gonna play Final Blessing. And we're gonna play Final Blessing. And we're gonna play Final Blessing. Yeah, we're gonna play Final Blessing. And then we're gonna attack, putting Ahri at the end. So, one slight problem is that zero cost spells don't generate Foxfires, but I think overall that is not that big of a deal considering that we can play more and more of them. I'm gonna get rid of our worst card here, which is maybe Prancing Sea Spirits, because we're going into Caitlyn, whose power is on the case. Round start, the foe plants 1 Flash Bomb Trap in the top 8 cards of the player's deck. Those spirits will just die to the Flash Bombs, so not really a point in having them on the board to start with, I think. We have Ahri in hand. I'm going to keep Homecoming as well. Can't do anything for the first round, maybe the first 2 rounds, because I can't afford to play any of my units. Let them play a card. We're going to drop Ahri here, and probably wait till defense to recall. You can get rid of 2 units that way, or we can just lose Ahri to Flash Bombs. Probably should have played it earlier. Would have made a Foxfire that I could have blocked with. Not too big of a deal. He hadn't really drawn a lot of spells, so picking up that Final Blessing is great. I'm also gonna Petals here. And we're gonna Final Blessing again. We're gonna Orb of Deception. And we're gonna Orb of Deception. And we're gonna pass because we actually can't win this round because we don't have the attack token. Maybe you should have saved a Final Blessing. But we are graced with another one. Oh, they cost 0, so they're not actually creating units. Homecoming also costs 0. This is a bad plan. No Orb of Deception to get some units. And then I don't think this is stoppable. Maybe Price of Progress and Spirit Blossom Ahri don't work as well together as I had hoped, but I mean, it wasn't really hard anyway, so. Challenge 16 is Fiora, and Lulu's special rules are magic number. When the player draws a card, set its cost to 3, and Enlightened Knowledge. Round start, heal the foes in excess 3. For this, we're going to be using Elder Dragon with the Lost Chapter, Chemtech Duplicator, and Hymn of Valor. Idea is to get him on the board for 3 mana, double his stats, attack, and win the game. Might need to attack twice. Could potentially take a bigger champion here because they should only cost 3. I'm going to take Mordekaiser. And we're going to be looking for cost reduction on the Sharp Sight is fine. Shadow Totem on Elder Dragon is incredible. And we go into Lulu, whose power is Adorbis. Round start, transform the player's strongest follower into a 1/1 squirrel and silence it this round. Gonna reroll our champions to try to draw into them. And we do. So Elder Dragon costs 1. We Hymn of Valor. Has Fearsome, so when we attack, he can't be blocked. He did not level up, but the Fearsome prevented him from being stopped anyway. That's kind of the idea. I'm gonna take Titanic Maul, it'll just give us a bunch more stats. The healer, you can remove your worst card, which might be Ruby-Eyed Conjurer. We go into Fiora, whose power is Time to Duel. When the foe challenges a unit, when a enemy, I don't know, when one of the foe's allies challenges an enemy, give the ally +1/+1 in tough this round. I know what it does, I just don't know what the words are. We can just keep here so we can draw into a champion. Even if we draw Mordekaiser, it's fine. Like, I'm not sad about drawing a 1-cost Mordekaiser. Apparently he has Quick Strike Blade. In the Valor. And that's why Elder Dragon is good until magic number. Challenge 17 is Zoe and Swain. Special rules are Nautical Nuisance. Round start, refill all players' spell mana and Noxian Might. Each round, the first time the foe summons a unit, grant it +2/+0. We're using Samira with Double Dreadweight Chase Gun and Crown Guard Inheritance. We sort of take advantage of Nautical Nuisance by just having more mana, but mostly Samira's just good. And with this relic build, it gives her an easy way to level up. When she levels up, we're going to get an extra attack, that kind of thing. They're all really inexpensive, but I think I actually prefer Warwick here. I don't know if they'll live long enough for it to matter. Samira's spell's pretty good, so Spirit Stone isn't bad. And I actually don't hate Elegant Edge with Quick Strike Blade. I'm sure we could roll for something better. Like Stylish Hot Draw Champion is kind of crazy. And we go into Zoe, whose power is Sparky Kiddo. Round start, create a random 3 or less cost Celestial card in the foe's hand. Give it fleeting and reduce its cost to 1. We roll everything because we have neither champion. And we do get Samira here. I'm not certain that we can level her right now. Maybe though. We're gonna find out. We're gonna try. Just pass here. Play a warning shot. It'll reduce the cost of something like Warwick. Although he has lost chapter, so I should have played spells first. And I did not. So, but if I don't play him now, we don't get to play him later, because then it'll cost 3 again. Going to Stella Shot. And then we're going to use these 3 warning shots. That'll level us up. And we're going to attack. They obviously block the Warwick because he has double attack. That's fine. Some weird's happening here. It's like Stylish Shot and All Out are stacked on each other. Anyway, just gonna attack here. It's good enough to win. He also could have rallied there. Did draw a bunch of cards, so I think that Warwick kind of felt like he had Entrancing Lure. And take Spell Shield here just to make sure that they can't remove Samira. And at the healer, get rid of Steampunk Shredder, Chempunk Shredder. And then go into Swain, whose power is Suffer. Round start, deal 1 to the player's damaged units. Talking is so much harder than you think it is. I don't know the best way to play here. I think it might just be drop Samira. It'd be fun to play Blood Hunt, but they don't have a unit, and I think if they pass... Yeah, they're already just letting me end the round, so it's not going to do anything. We don't want to play these warning shots. We can maybe use one so that we can drop something that costs 3 mana, just so we can not lose that ability this round. But generally here, we're not... I don't know. We don't want to use the warning shots because we're going to go into our attack round. We already are, but then we were going to go into our attack round, and we wanted to have them so that we could trigger Samira's level up condition. And we'll do 1 to the enemy nexus. This will give us rally. Attack him in the game. Like I said, talking is impossible. Challenge 18 is Azir. Special rules are only the strong. Round end, kill all units except each player's strongest and long rest. Those units have regeneration. For this we're going to be using Varus with Lost Chapter, Crown Guard, and Hymn of Valor. Idea is make a giant Varus rally and win the game. I'm a little bit afraid of how much damage we're going to take early on. So taking something that's like low cost that you can block with is probably not a bad idea. I don't know what's best here though. Avalanche could be okay. We're not really planning on getting far enough to... We can take Lux. We have the 1 cost Jaro, and Eye of the Watchers has Beacon on it. Consuming Wrath is interesting, but not being able to block might actually be bad. Usually it's fine, because you're not really blocking with Varus anyway, but just because of how many units Azir can create, I'm a little concerned if I do that. Could take Momentous Choice. I think that's actually fine. And we go into Azir, whose power is the Emperor's Army. The foe's sand soldiers everywhere have +2/+0. His units are generally impermanent anyway, so I don't think it actually hurts him very much to have only the strong. We're going to boost one of them, and now we have our blocker, and we are going to play Momentous Choice just to get some targeting in, and we got actually some good abilities off of it so we can attack there.
The cliffs themselves are my barracks.
And drop Varus, I'm not sure we can level him just now. And like this is the kind of thing we're worried about, right?
Trivial attempt. Don't stand against us.
Actually don't want to block. He's going to attack again for the same amount, basically. But he's also going to attack with Azir, and then we can block Azir and use Momentous Choice to remove Azir. I think I'm just going to redouble Valor now. This is enough to win. He also picked up Scout, and we still have Crown Guard Inheritance. So we don't have his Overwhelm, but we get it when we level up, I think. So we're gonna level up. Yeah, and we have Overwhelm now, and we rallied, so no problems at all. We did take a ton of damage, so I mean, that is something that I was concerned about, but since we were able to get Varus down, especially with a -1 cost reduction from that ancient coin, otherwise we would have had to take it into probably one more round, which still probably fine, but I don't know, it's hard. Challenge 19 is Viktor. Special rules are Targon's Peak, which is game start, the foe summons a Targon's Peak, round end, all players draw 1. Targon's Peak reduces the cost of a card in each player's hand to 0, and flexible game plan, game start, the foe draws 2. This is against Viktor. We're using Morgana, Chemtech, Grand General's Wicked Harvest. Morgana is one of the best champions in the entire game. You can win most games just by targeting things, so you want to take abilities that do target, or anything with a mana gem is also good. This has Troll Chant with Summoning Beacon, which is nice. It has a Troll Ravager with Vampiric Scepters in case we for some reason get hit, and we have Power Riff on Trundle. So I think all of those things add up to a pretty good package. The champion item chest, we're basically only looking for cost reduction. I don't think anything else really matters. -2, not quite enough to play Morgana. -2 without being bleeding, much better. Now we go into Viktor, whose power is beyond mere flesh. This is evolved for the enemy. For each keyword they have, they get +1/+1. Reroll anything that isn't a Morgana so that you can draw Morgana. Do I have her 5-star? Okay, I was unaware. Because of Targon's Peak, one of them gets reduced to 1. They will also have a 1-cost card, which they are sure to play. Let them do that before you drop your Morgana. This lets you kill it with the Wicked Harvest, and so we can also play Trundle here. We'll attack with Trundle. Don't want Morgana to take damage. I mean, we can now because we have an extra Dark Binding in hand, but previously we didn't want that to happen. We're gonna stun here. The stun also gives us a mana gem, and our Ice Quake is what got cost reduced. Don't think we want to play Ice Quake. If we don't, we're losing a unit though, and that's probably gonna be it's probably gonna be Trundle. So I think we do Ice Quake here. This is a little bit unfortunate because it means that we lost our mana gem, which would have put us into Chemtech duplicator range already. Play Troll Ravager for free, so the Vampiric Scepter effect didn't really do anything. And we're going to Dark Binding. This gives us a Celestial card. Take something like Living Legends. And we're going to attack. Morgana has 1 hit point, so we're not attacking with her. We are in Chemtech range now. They choose to skip their turn. We're going to play spells. Take Equinox, that'll help us silence. It's also a adds a curse. Not sure what they're doing. If I kill their Viktor, they'll play another Viktor, I think. Which I'm fine with. I just want them to get cards out of their hands so our curses can actually start stacking up. Right now, they just have a full hand, so I can't curse them. Okay, so they kill Morgana, which is fine. We have another one in hand, and we can curse. These two guys have regeneration, so the Wicked Harvest not that bad on them. So every time you drop Morgana with Wicked Harvest, you gain a bunch of hit points. I'm gonna play Blinded Mystic and then just pump up Morgana. Does 2 damage, which is nothing. We don't care about that. Good attack here, but it's not winning, so we're gonna drop Mahira first. And then we're gonna attack. Challenge 20 is Draven. Special rules are Mercy Killings round end, kill all damage units, and Red as her lips round start, deal 1 to all units, and then grant the foe's units +0/+1. Normally I use Double Stalker's Guardian's Orb, it's a fun build, but instead we're going to be using Armored Dio Shell, which gives us tough. This way if we take the 1 damage from Red as her lips, we don't die. Draven is going to be a little bit of a problem because he can come back as many times as he wants, but our idea is going to be to kill them all with the Double Stalker's Blade. Taker can't die, so we're going to take that. And we skip on a treasure and go to the champion item chest, where we're going to take Power Riff on Lillia. Being able to get her down immediately is of course ideal, and then we go into Draven, whose power is God Among Gladiators. Round end, the foe summons Draven. If he isn't in play when he attacks, give him +1, +0, and double attack this round. Reroll everything to get to your champion. We're gonna pass. They might have another unit, probably not though. That's fine anyway. I want to play Lillia at a time where we can get double value out of her Stalker's Blades, and we're going to put her to sleep. This does 2 things. One, it dodges the damage, which actually doesn't matter because we have the tough, but it also summons her back so she can do Stalker's Blade again. I'm going to sleep her 1 more time, and I'm going to play a Spritelings. They're going to play something. They might play another card, but I don't want to risk it. I'm going to drop our second Lillia. Now we have 2 Lillias, which is great. We attack and sleep Lillia. Every time she comes back, more damage. And we're going to play Dreamlight Alina. This guy's dead at the end of the round. So they let us end the round. I'm just gonna go ahead and sleep that guy because he's dead anyway. And we're gonna sleep a Lillia here. They do attack us, I don't care. Actually gonna sleep both. No, that's probably not a good plan. Maybe it's a good plan, it's fine. Just worried about board space. Sometimes weird things can happen. It looks like that unit died anyway, despite our best efforts to keep it alive. I'm gonna drop Shadow Assassin here. With Lillia leveled up, when you sleep it, it'll come back immediately. So it'll gain its spirit and then do the Double Stalker's Blade thing, and then we attack, win the game. I don't know if for some reason I decided Spirit Blossom Teemo was good against Ezreal, but I'm playing it again against Ezreal, so we'll see. Challenge 21 is Jinx and Ezreal. Special rules are Mountain Peak. A game start, the foe summons a Targon's Peak round, and all players draw one and crush. The foe's units have Overwhelm, using Spirit Blossom Teemo with Chemtech Duplicator, Grand Generals, and Scourge's Stash. Teemo has so many hit points, I don't even have most of the nodes for him. I'm gonna take Zoe here just because everything's cheap. That's literally the entire reason. And Farsight Alteration is of course great, and love Crystal Carrier. You go into Jinx, whose power is Rocket's Go Boom. When the foe attacks, they play Super Mega Death Rocket. So if we're not playing on... we don't have the attack token on 1, maybe we don't want to drop Rue here. Maybe we want to skip it anyway. Not really sure. Regardless, we're dropping Zoe because she's free. They haven't played their free card yet, so we don't know what that is. We're going to drop Rue. And their free card is Timewinder. Oh, they drew a card at round end. That sucks for me. Their units do have Overwhelm, so it's not like I'm blocking with the Shadow Swindler here. But also, I think we don't want to play Spirit Blossom Teemo just yet. Fortunately, we have 1,000,000 hit points, so damage doesn't really matter. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna play their Poro Cannon because it's their card, which triggers some stuff. And I think I'm gonna drop a Yoink. And we're gonna play a Daring Poro. And we're gonna use the other Yoink, making their Get Excited. And we're going to Get Excited on Jinx. We're gonna play Spacey Sketcher, dropping the Shroom Explosion, because I can't afford to play it anyway, and it's fleeting, so it'll go away. And I'm fine just attacking with everything. Anything with 1 hit point is kind of future dead. When they attack, they're going to play the Super Mega Death Rocket, which will do 1 damage. I'm gonna play Grandma here. I'm gonna play Jury Rig just to put more puff caps in their deck. Drop Rue for puff caps. I'm gonna lose Teemo here, that's fine, we just play another one. Lose Rue. I don't think I want to do that. And we attack, win the game. I don't know what I want. Quick Strike Blade's probably... I'd say fine, but they do have elusive blockers. Triggered Stone will give you a Shroom Explosion, that'll remove something. This is Targon. Ezreal, he has Spell Shield though. And take Excavator's Charge, there's another champion item chest. and then that'll give us a way to deal with things. Focusing Crystal's great. And we go into Ezreal, whose power is target practice. Those spells cost 1. Round start, they create a fleeting static shock in hand. If they've leveled a champion, then they create a fleeting true shot barrage instead. Drop brew. We'll let them play their static first. Not doing that is a mistake. Play their cards, of course. Drop your own. This is the dumbest swap out of history. I'm just gonna pass, let them play Ezreal. So yeah, it is the full shield version. We're gonna block, we're gonna block. This block actually doesn't do anything. But we kill Ezreal this way. And we're gonna drop Teemo again. Not discounted, unfortunately. But it's fine. Gonna yoink. Taking their static shock. Just depriving them of it is not bad. Probably should have let them play an Ezreal first, and I could have staticked into that. I play Sleepy Trouble Bubble to get rid of Spell Shield. And if he wants to block, I'm fine with that. Then we're gonna Entrapment. I think on a spell, and we'll hit Celestial Wonder. Teemo's kind of awkward with Targon's Peak. I think they stole my card. Play Zoe. You have Celestial Wonder, so we can stop whatever we want with that. Could play Rocket Barrage. Not sure it matters. I think Grandma's probably more powerful, though they do have like a huge deck. Also, drawing will make the Astute Academic stronger, but it's kind of fine. We're using Celestial Wonder anyway. I think I'm gonna Shroom Explosion here, dropping that Pocket Barrage since it's fleeting. Really is just weird. Tag and win the game. Challenge 22 is Karma and Azir. Special rules are the price of progress, players' spells cost 2 less, or units cost 1 more, and Flash of Steel round start. Stun the player's weakest unit. For this we're going to be using Master Yi, the original, Chameleon's Necklace, full build, and Crown Guard Inheritance. If you have Echoing Spirit, that is so much better than Chameleon's Necklace. Definitely use that. And if you have Chosen by the Stars, you use that over full build. Idea is that with Price of Progress, the second that you have Master Yi on board, you've won the game. Unless he gets stunned or removed in some way, which hopefully won't happen. Karma does have stuns. We could get cost reduction on him, that would be kind of the only thing we're really looking for. So we don't find anything, just skip through. And we go into Karma, whose power is Guided Meditation. Game start, all players get 10 mana gems. And we have 2 Master Yi, that's what we want. We also want that Teemo actually, because Master Yi's champion spell draws a champion, and so you could potentially draw into both of your support champions, and then that's bad. I send Karma back to their hand, they attack, and we're going to give ourselves enough life to survive, and then we're going to play an infinite amount of spells here. This part is kind of boring because It does kind of quicken spells. And when you have 12 power, you level up. And when you level up, you rally from Crown Guard Inheritance. Use that even if you're using Echoing Chosen. And again, because your spell draws a champion, you can do this forever. Just get enough power to win the game. Attack and win the game. That was a little easier in the Karma adventure because they start with 10 mana gems. I'm also going to take Excavator's Charge here. Getting rid of cards is good. The only card you want in your hand is Master Yi. Then we go into Azir, whose power is the Emperor's Army. The foe's sand soldiers everywhere have +2/+0. And this is going to look quite similar. Except that we're not able to play on round 1. That's fine. You can play on round 2. Since we took Excavator's Charge, this should be a little bit quicker. Play your spells. Play Disciple of Force. Discipline of Force. Probably Discipline of Force, as the card's called Twin Disciplines. And same deal here. Once you have sufficient power, just attack. Crown Guard gives you rally. Attack again. No reason to drag it out. Unless you want to, you get to infinite damage. Challenge 23 is Ezreal and Lee Sin. Special rules are dutiful service. This is Demacia Discount and Little Buddies. Round start, the foe summons a random 1-cost Poro. We are not using this. This is something I tried in the Seraphine adventure. Ended up being just really bad. The idea was going to be like, just get infinite loot into Tempest and then hit with Twin Drakehounds and do a bunch of damage. Did not work out that way. It's just bad. But we're using Double Stalkers and Guardian Angel, which is good. Probably Biss. Echoing Spirit maybe though, instead of Guardian Angel. I don't think it actually matters what we take here, so I don't know why I'm spending time looking at it. Just, you always want the best thing, you know. If this had some sort of cost reduction, we would probably take it. Otherwise, we're just going to flip through, see if we can get something nice on... Let's take Blade's Edge, withdraw a champion just in case we don't draw LeBlanc. And, yeah, nothing else is really good here. Skip. And then we go into Ezreal, whose power is still target practice. The foe's spells cost 1. Round start, they get a fleeting static shock. If they level a champion, fleeting other thing instead.
What do I do? What don't I do?
We drop House Spiders to block. Our House Spiders get removed from existence.
Try to keep up.
Should always wait for them to either use their mana or play Static Shock before you play a card. I just keep forgetting that right now. Don't know why. LeBlanc is really good against Ezreal because of Sharpened Resolve. Anytime they try to eliminate one of your units, let's say you play another House Spider, you're going to Static Shock at that House Spider because it's within kill range, and then you just Sharpened Resolve, and then it's not anymore. Also, you can remove all their units kind of at will. So yeah, pretty good. We are leveled, so when we attack, we're gonna kill 2 units. Again, Sharpened Resolve. Do unfortunately use that unit, but it costs them a little bit to do that, so that's fine with me. I'm gonna attach Yumi to LeBlanc. If you can ever get to 15 power on LeBlanc, Then your mirror images become free. The cool trick. You don't have to take this damage. We could like Sigil and Blade's Edge. We'll play Loping Telescope. That's not a good card. One thing to worry about is the Detective Swap bot, because it can steal your powers. Fine, we're gonna just kill him. But it's gonna take us an extra round, because we have apparently 1 power. That's not right. Something weird there with the attachment. Could have saved my unit there, probably should have. Really don't want to be double stunned. That's frustrating. An attack here, it's going to create a LeBlanc. Then we're going to mirror image. Still not quite good enough. But hopefully over time Yuumi will get us to the point where we need to be at. Bloody business, kill that Detective Swamp bot. And we'll Rainbow Fish. Mirror image, get rid of their units. I can't do anything about this, I am out of things to do. Detective Swamp bot put us back pretty far. Whispered words, draw a bunch of cards, play a card, play another card, and another card. We're gonna die to the Static Shock, obviously. Should have known, should have thought about it, didn't.
Show them the might of Noxus. What a treat.
Could have kept that unit alive. Games can be long with LeBlanc, but I mean, we're never in danger, so it's fine. They play Ezreal. Oh. I don't have the thing I want. Mirror image. That's okay. We'll make it work. Is safety blocked? So potentially they can stun us this round, but aside from that they don't really have anything that they can do. I'm gonna start by just attacking here to get rid of their unit. They have True Shot Barrage, but that doesn't really matter. And then we attack. I don't know, long game. It's because of the Detective Swap bot, but aside from that it was fine. Oh, there's still more. Take a Crystal Carrier. And the only card you ever need is LeBlanc, so you can get rid of other things. I think Arachnoid Sentry is fine. And we go into Lee Sin, whose power is always listening. When the foe attacks, they create 2 resonating strikes in hand. They cost 0. Could honestly just pass here.
Beware the dragon spirit.
Drop LeBlanc, killing Lee Sin. Drop the Telescope. That'll give us a way to start scaling damage.
Smoke and mirrors.
Don't test me.
I am everywhere. I am everyone. We march as one, an unstoppable
gonna hold off on Mirror Image until there's more units on the board. You always want to be killing 2 with that. Or at least striking twice. Otherwise you're not gonna draw into another Mirror Image. Or not draw, but you get the point. You will not make another Mirror Image. Good bloody business. Or just like Sigil of Malice.
There's no escape.
Protect them.
You're gonna attach Yumi.
No one's the wiser.
Enemy attack, we're gonna kill 2 units. So I wanted there to be 2 units.
Seeing double.
Check out these moves.
Bloody business.
Next time.
Now we're free to attack. Set that up perfectly just to get stunned. I don't know, it's like the least threatening thing ever. And even if they have like 3 stuns, I think we still win the game here. We did it. And we finish off with the same way we started with Teemo. It's another Chronicle of Ruin. This is challenge 24. Round start, kill all units, then revive them. Vicious enemy and Trick of the Light. Game start. The foe summons a 0/8 Mirror Mage. We have Tryndamere and Draven here. I don't think anything is going to be an issue because Guardian Angel and other thing, Chronicle of Ruin, is a good combination. Might actually be better to do double Guardian Angel and 1 Star Gem because then you get more Teemos, which is like your main source of damage anyway. But I don't know. It's kind of similar either way. We're looking for, I don't know, something useful. Farsight Alteration. Perfect. You go into Tryndamere, whose power is on Die and Rage. First time one of the foe's units would die in a round, they fully heal and get Tough, Overwhelm, and Fearsome instead. Flip out anything, doesn't actually matter because we have Farsight Alteration. But potentially you might want to draw like multiple Teemos just in case one dies accidentally, which could happen. But you still have Guardian Angel, so maybe it's fine. Play Karma for free. Don't know why Karma's free. Oh, because it's double Star Gem, obviously. And we're just gonna hit the Nexus. We will get more Teemos. Hit the Nexus first. One gets obliterated. It's okay, they have 116 puff caps. If they let us end round, we end the round. And we attack. 3,500 puff caps. Shadow Totem might be good. We'll find out. Then we will cut a card. I think Lecturing Yordle's not very good. Then we go into Draven, whose power is God Among Gladiators. Round end, the foe summons Draven if they don't have one in play. When Draven attacks, he gets +1/+1 and double attack. +1/+0 and double attack this round. Starting to remember what all the powers do. Not gonna attack with the Fleeting Teemo, or the Ephemeral Teemo, not Fleeting. Because I want to see if he Guardian Angels from Chronicle of Ruin. He does not.
It's killing time.
Get your blood ready. It's
gonna block this with Karma, it's fine. And technically we could just block all this. There is some chance that they could do something. Oh, I'm just taking 12 damage here. Sugary snare. That's terrible when it doesn't also have rally on it. Just kill this guy. I don't know. Who knows what I'm doing anymore? I sure don't. I think we drop Ava. We lost our Ava, but we gained 4,000 puff caps in Teemo's instead. I think that's it. I think that is all of the challenges that we're doing today. Yeah. And that is challenges 13 through 24 of the October 2025 monthly challenges. I think challenge 20 is still maybe the hardest one in this set. You're going to take damage, and then anything damaged is going to die at the end of the round. So be careful about that. Aside from that, didn't look like we had any problems whatsoever. So I think it's mostly fine. Aside from that one. And that is all for me. Thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.